Okay, let's see what we have here. Phasmophobia. Um, need to get out my equipment. This game can kind of be scary at times. Not gonna lie. I am a big chicken when the lights go out. Getting all my gear loaded. And when I first started playing this game, I did not know how to buy or equip equipment. So I'm going to show that here. This is the shop. When you get money from your investigations, you can go to the shop and purchase equipment. But after you purchase it, you have to go to the equipment manager and hit the plus sign next to each item so that it will be loaded into your truck. So that's what all this is here, is to show you what all is loaded on your truck. And I guess I'm at like I guess I'm at the second tier of equipment because of my level. And I'm gonna start with this first house. Now right now I'm playing by myself. My friend will be joining me shortly. But this game is really creepy. It's creepy when you're playing it with friends, but it's like, I just think it's way worse when you're playing it single player. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to play it single player until my friend joins.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
So when you get into your truck, you'll see all of your equipment on these pegboards. This will be where all of your ghost hunting equipment items will be. And then over here on the little cork board, it shows like it'll want you to do different things per investigation. Like this one wants you to capture 3 unique photos with the photo camera. This one says repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing someone. And then this one says detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone. So up here at the case number, you see how it says respond to people who are alone? That is for the purpose of the spirit box. So when you pick up the spirit box and you go to do a ghost hunt, the ghost will not respond unless you are alone. And other investigations, it might say responds to everyone. That means anybody can be around and you can still use the spirit box. But if it only says to people who are alone, you have to be by yourself when you use that spirit box, or it just won't work right. These are your tasks. As you achieve these tasks, you'll get a different payout. One is discover the ghost type, play with another investigator, capture a unique ghost photo, and get a Ouija board response. Now, I've never actually messed with that one before, so that would be a new one for me. And I don't even think we have a Ouija board. So maybe it means one that you find during the investigation. It has tasks, weekly task, earn perfect investigation bonuses on nightmare or harder, detect sounds with a sound sensor. Now I've already achieved that one. That's the weekly task. In it, as you can see there, it says it resets in 2 days. Survive hunts. Usually I can figure out what ghost it is before it does a hunt. Now, it wasn't like that when I first started playing, but it is that way now, so. And then complete challenge mode in Camp Woodwind. So, if I was to do Woodwind in challenge mode, that would check off that particular task, challenge task. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start my investigation. Very freaking creepy to do this by yourself. So I don't know how I'm gonna do with this, because I get so creeped out when I'm by myself. And this, like, little this headband here you put that on your head during an investigation, and if anyone's in the truck, they can come here and they can hit head cameras and they'll see from the camera that you have on your head. So that's what that little thing is that I just put on. I'm going to go ahead and start my investigation. And at the very beginning, when I came into the van, it said that there was a cursed object. Another key thing that I do when I do these ghost investigations is I turn off my microphone because I'm a chicken and I don't want the ghost to start hunting me because it can hear my voice. So what I'm doing here is I'm going into each of these rooms with the video camera with the lights out because I'm looking for ghost orbs. And the ghost orbs stand out more when there's no lights on. And sometimes you get ghost orbs, sometimes you don't. Not every ghost has a ghost orb. And then of course the basement and all these are the worst. So far I don't have anything. No ghost orbs on the camera at the moment. So the next device I will get is the parabolic. And with the parabolic microphone, you just listen. And what you're waiting to hear is vocals from the ghost. Because you will hear creaking sounds. And sometimes the creaking sounds will come from one specific place where the ghost is actually at. But sometimes you'll just hear random creaking sounds in general. So that doesn't give you a whole lot to go on. So you're basically just wanting to use the parabolic. You want to move the parabolic in whatever direction you want to hear sounds from or listen for sounds from. So right now I would hear things coming from straight in front of me. Heard the creaking there. So that could be coming from the living room or the back master bedroom. Or it could potentially be coming from this area over here. Heard another creak. So that tells me that more than likely my ghost is going to be somewhere back in this area. So we'll see. Then when you're done using that tool, basically what I do with mine is I bring them back and set them down. When I'm not going to use them for a while, I'll set it back in the truck. Because if you leave your equipment, now it doesn't happen with some items, but with a lot of items, if you just leave your equipment in the house, you're not going to see them again and you'll have to buy them all over again. So you don't really want to do that. You want to bring your equipment back out with you. Now, video cameras, dots, the ghost pad, thermometers, EMFs, those types of things you can leave. And basically, as long as you take a guess at what the ghost is before you end, if you take a guess at what the ghost is, you'll get your equipment back. But if you don't guess at what the ghost is and you leave the investigation, you're going to lose all of your stuff that you came in with, and you'll have to buy it all over again. So um so that's that. Let me see what my settings are.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
I'm gonna recreate my game. Because my friend said he couldn't get in. Which I don't understand why. So I'm gonna start out with the first house. And then I kind of like to work my way up from there. She's gonna have to quit that. Well, I know, but as I start getting viewers on this live stream, a lot of people are not going to be wanting to hear a dog barking in the background. Well,
We've arrived. Check the
there's
equipment.
nobody watching
Get set up
anyway, as
before
far as I know,
investigating.
so...
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
So... I don't know what's going on here. My view thing is not refreshing. So I don't know how many people are able to... are seeing the game. But anyway, this is Phasmophobia. And I think they said there was a cursed object nearby, so that's what our goal is going to be, is finding the cursed object and finding the ghost. This game is pretty creepy, but it's even creepier with when you're by yourself playing it. But I usually start out with a camera. When I go in, I start out with a camera, an EMF, and a parabolic microphone. And this little headband here has a camera on it. As you go up in tier, you will get new equipment. You will be able to upgrade your equipment. And I think some of my equipment, I have like maybe 2 items that are tier 2. And the first thing you want to do when you go into investigate, one of the first things is you want to have a video camera with night vision, because you can look for ghost orbs when the lights are out. That's one of the things. You will not see ghost orbs very well if you have the lights on. And it is creepy when you know these places are haunted and you come in here and all the lights are out. It can be creepy. So, it says that there's a cursed object somewhere, so we kind of want to keep our eyes open for a cursed object. Gonna flip this light out. I'm gonna look for some ghost orbs. Not seeing anything. Same here. Not seeing any ghost orbs. So, and then the worst, one of the worst places for me for these investigations is the basement and the garages. I hate both of those. They like scare the crap out of me. And I don't like the lights out, but of course, you know, when you're doing an investigation, you want the lights out usually. If you don't get ghost orbs, did you happen to find the cursed object? And if you don't get ghost orbs, then the next thing I usually pull out is the parabolic microphone. And what you want to do with the parabolic is you want to listen for noises, items being thrown by the ghost, or sometimes it will make audible like voices. So we're getting some creaking from this back area over here, and that does not necessarily mean the ghost is there. The ghost could be in another part of the house and you're just hearing the creaking in general, but I'm thinking that our ghost is back in this area because I did hear like another sound, like something shuffling. And of course the parabolic will pick up the ceiling fan in the living room. You will hear that. So if your goal is to try and hear where the ghost might be, you don't want the ceiling fans going, because it does make it harder. You're gonna want to move the parabolic in the direction, like different directions. So if I turn the parabolic this way, it'll pick up noises coming from that room. If I turn it over this way, it's gonna pick up noises coming from the back room there, the living room, and possibly the master bedroom, and that hallway between the living room and the kitchen. So that's kind of what you do with the parabolic mic. It's one of the items I bring with me. One of the first items I bring in to try and locate where the ghost is. And of course, if you have a partner or friends with you, the parabolic will pick up their walking, their movements. Like every light switch, every footstep they take, it's going to pick it up. So far, I have not figured out where our ghost is. So I'm going to take this parabolic back to the truck. And you do not want to leave your items. I think I mentioned it earlier. You don't want to leave your items in the house if you're not going to guess what the ghost is. Like, if you're going to take a guess at what it might be, it's okay to leave your items in there because you'll get them back. But if you don't take a guess at what it is, it's going to leave a lot of your equipment there and you're going to have to buy it all over again. Hey, Sebastian. So, anyway, I think we might have something in the living room. Maybe. So I'm gonna take the EMF in here. Kind of hang out here for a second. The EMF, if a ghost is near you, the EMF will go off. But there are certain ghosts that the EMF will not go off with. And then here is the cursed. I think the cursed item was the mirror, but you can see right here is a human bone. It's a foot bone. And we're going to pick that up, because that will give us a bonus in our payout investigation. We'll get a bonus for picking up the human bone. Also, wherever you find your cursed object or you find the bones at, that's typically the areas that you'll find your haunting in. Not always, but typically. So, you found the mirror. Where was the mirror at? Oh, I hear a door opening. Was that a cabinet or a door or what? What was that? And right now, see, I have the EMF on me, but I'm not. Oh, and there went the lights. The ghost will turn off the lights in the house. I have no clue what we're dealing with here. I know we've got a ghost, but... And it gets so much creepier when the lights go out, trust me. So, what are you thinking, John? Where are you thinking is haunted? The living room, the master bedroom, kitchen, the locker in the garage? Gosh, I hate it when the ghost turns the lights out. It just makes it so much creepier. So where do you think our ghost is hanging out at? So this is what you're going to want to do next while you're doing your investigation. I think when you first start the game, you start out with one camera. Like, each investigator gets one camera. And you kind of got to build up your ghost hunting equipment from that one or two items. So where do you think they're haunting at? You think it's the garage, living room, dining room? Wait, I'm hearing something here. So one of the other cool things that you can get is microphones, and you can put those in different rooms. And that kind of helps narrow down where the ghost might be too. But there are twins, and that is where it's two ghosts haunting instead of one. And if that's the case, you'll get all kinds of noises and activity all over a house. And that might be what we're dealing with here. We might be actually dealing with twins here. Do you have a flashlight? So I can set up this camera. The next thing you want to do is you want to try and set up equipment that can capture ghost activity. So I think I'll put my camera here. Can't see anything. Where the heck? Need some help here. Never mind. Got it. So that's the other thing you want to do is you want to set up your cameras, your night vision cameras, in the room that you think might be haunted. I forgot to drop the EMF in there, dang it. Another good thing to utilize is dots, which is this device right here. And we're going to go plant that down because sometimes you will see the ghost on the dots. So, let me check my sanity here. Okay. The car alarm is going off in the garage. So I'm not going to take a sanity. You can get sanity potions later. But I'm not going to use one just yet. And as you can see, John here has the dots in his hands. It's what we call the dots. And you put those down where in the area that you think is haunted, and sometimes the ghost shows up on that. It looks like we have an EMF 2. And he's got dots there. I'm gonna place a dots right here. And we'll see what we get. Sounds like we're getting some ghost writing, John. So we'll go back to the camera. And we'll kind of keep an eye on, see if we see anything on the dots. We did get some ghost writing though. I heard it writing as I was walking away. So your goal is to gather evidence and figure out what kind of ghost is haunting. So far we do not have an EMF 5, so we can't check that one. But we do have ghost writing, because I did hear it writing as I was walking away. We have no ghost orbs as far as I could tell. Did you get anything on the spirit box at all? John? So, when you first start out on the game, you do not get things for sanity. But as you go up in levels, you will unlock sanity potions. This is the first ones that you'll unlock. You can unlock those, and they give you some sanity back so you can go back in and continue your investigation. We know we have EMF already, so I'm going to put that device back down. Now we're going to look for cold temperatures, and I'm going to use one of these candles, see if the ghost will blow out the candle. Going to use an incense to smudge the area. And trust me, it's going nice and smooth right now, but it doesn't always turn out that way, and you will get scared because the ghost can hunt you. And when they hunt you, it's not pretty. It scares the crap out of you. Gonna place that candle there, and I'm gonna smudge this area here with the incense. Sometimes that gets the ghost. It's supposed to cleanse the area where the ghost is, but sometimes it just kind of annoys them. Shoot, I didn't bring a camera. Did you bring? Oh, it stepped in our salt. We have EMF 5. Time to go. I think we made the ghost mad. Oh, it sounds like you got a spirit box. Did you get spirit box? Yeah, I caught that EMF 5 and you did get spirit box. Okay. So, it looks like it's a spirit. Yep. So, we're pretty much, since we figured out now, you get bonuses for accomplishing these right here. If you get a ghost to blow out a firelight, capture a video of a ghost. Oh, I guess it did blow out my firelight. Okay. So you see the red check mark there means that you did get that goal. Have a member of your team witness a ghost event. Now that could happen anytime. That can happen while you are setting up your equipment, or it could happen later on through the investigation. And those ghost events are very creepy. So if you like scary games, this one will definitely scare you at times. Usually we've gotten to the point that we can kind of figure out what ghost it is before it starts to hunt. If your sanity, like the average sanity, has to be so high, if it drops beneath the 90s, you're risking a ghost hunt. And those can be very scary. So we did not get a video of a ghost, and I think the only way you can do that is with ghosts that show up on dots, or if it's hunting you, you might be lucky enough to get it on camera. But you can get other things. You see it's setting off the motion lights. Usually if you can get recordings of that. Okay, yeah, my friend said most hunt at 75, that's sanity. But if it's a demon class, then they can do it 90, so... so far we just have the motion detection that it set off. Usually as you gather evidence, you'll get like pieces of video up on the corkboard, or you can get Polaroid pictures, and you get more money when you're finished with your investigation for all the evidence that you gather. Oh, cool. Well, you let me know when you're ready to play and you can join us. But anyway, that's how this one went. So at this point, since we know what the ghost is, we can just close the door and leave. And I'm gonna check with my friend here. You ready to pack it up? You want to pack this one up? We didn't really get any stuff to sell, like any extra media stuff to sell, but that's fine because we got time. Okay, so I'll go ahead and close it, and off we go. And we're gonna turn this in and see what happens, see if we got the right ghost. And we did.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
And you can see at the cork board here, if you get the correct ghost type, you get $100. Neither one of us witnessed a ghost event. We didn't capture a video of a ghost, but we did have a ghost blow out a firelight, so we got $30 for that. We didn't have any footage or photos, so we didn't get anything for that. But we did get an investigation bonus, reward, bone evidence. We got the ghost type and playing with another investigator, so that's a pretty big payout right there. Let me hop out for just a second, and I'm gonna open this up so that he can join us.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I'm pretty sure my cross play is on.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
So let me know. I'm gonna send you the invite code, and just let me know if you're able to get in, okay? So we want to do a private, oh, back. We want to create a room, private. Gonna set it to 3 and casual. Create my room. And then I'll send the invite code to you. That's the invite code. And then I'm gonna send it to John. So that, there we go. Now, if you are ready to join Seabass, you can go ahead and put that code in. You gotta join. I think it's join a room, or join a private game, and then you type that code in, and then you can join us. And since you're new to the game, like when you join, you won't have as much equipment. Like when you're playing, you won't have as much equipment, so it's fine when you play it with us. You'll have access to all of what we bring. And I don't know if you were ready to join or not, but I went ahead and sent you the code. so that you can if you want to. What do you want to investigate next? Like what building? That's for you, John. I'm asking what you want to investigate next. Do you want to do that one again? Because I know he said that he got the game, but I don't know if he's wanting to join us right now or not, so. Yeah, but I don't know if he's wanting to join right now or not, so. I'm sure if he does, he'll let me know. Well, at least this thing is, I think it's starting to update. So, anyway. Yeah, I don't know if he's planning on joining us or not, John, so I'm gonna say let's just go ahead with another investigation. If he wants to play with us, I'm sure he'll let me know. Or he'll join us or something. Alright. So we'll do Edgefield Road. And looks like we're good to go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're level 25. You blew past me so fast. That's from all those solo investigations, isn't it?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Yeah, I know, I have some really messed up sleeping schedule going. Hearing some creaking back here in the kitchen area, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh, an object thrown right here in the kitchen. So we do have something back here. It's back here, John, in the kitchen area. And it's throwing all kinds of stuff in the kitchen here. So, I know that our ghost is probably, most likely, in the kitchen area. So I'm not going to need the parabolic. Unless I have a goal. Which it doesn't look like I do. So I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up a tripod to go set up a camera, since I know that my ghost is in this kitchen area. I'm going to set up a camera. Oh, I can't see anything. That wasn't very nice, Dread. I can't see anything, and you got the flashlight. Couldn't see. So now I'm gonna take dots. I think he already took a ghost pad in there. Looks like he took a thermometer. So I'm gonna set up motion detection. And I am also gonna place a dots in there by the camera, just in case. Oh, I hear writing. Ghost is writing. So we have writing. Oh, forgot to put the... Oh my goodness, can't believe all I forgot. So let me go put these back in there. I'll grab another motion detection. So we have spirit box. And the motion detection's kind of good because it gives you an idea if the ghost is coming near you or not. So I'm going to put this EMF right here in the floor. I'm going to move the dots closer. So it's possible our ghost could be in that bathroom there. So I want to put this kind of where it might cover some of the kitchen and some of the bathroom. Go get another dots. And my sanity is at 89. So or 85, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a sanity potion. Pick up this other dots. Take this, take this. So our ghost is setting off some sensors, it looks like. And the thing about here is you can come here. Oh, that camera is completely facing the wrong way. So I need to go turn that camera around or bring in another camera, but I think I'll go in there and turn that one around. And then what we want to do here is we want to set this down and try and get dots. So our ghost might actually be haunting the bathroom. instead of the kitchen. But we like to kind of keep the dots spread out just in case it is in the kitchen or it goes into the kitchen. We can catch that. Since we don't know what we're dealing with, we want to get a crucifix maybe. Can't pick up anything else. So you can carry 3 items at a time. I'm gonna put the crucifix down right here. Gonna get a picture of it stepping in the salt. Picture of the writing. Notice we have nothing on EMF at the moment. Is the ghost in the bathroom? I have no idea. Okay, so there's some goo that it left here in the sink. So that's stuff you'll want to get a picture of. Sometimes your ghost will try and talk, and you can get a recording on the audio recorder. You seen the little red lights light up? Go right ahead, buddy. He wants me to go check the basement, and I am just not real good at that. I don't know if I could handle going into the basement. But when I came in here, the recorder lit up in red, so I think that it was in there, maybe, possibly. Should probably bring the other EMF detector in there. Need to turn that kitchen light out so we can check for dots. I'm gonna grab a flashlight and a video camera, and I'll go look for orbs in the basement. And you see these photos in this film strip. This is what the game refers to as media, and you will get an extra payout for those. Gonna go check the basement for orbs. I'm not a fan of the basement, especially on creepy games. Okay, I don't see any orbs in the basement. No orbs. But we should take these lights, turn this light out. See if we can get something on the dots. Do we have another camera in there, Dredd, or is that the only one? That's the only camera in there, isn't it? Should probably get another camera in there. Well, I mean like on a tripod. I'm not seeing anything on dots. So let's look at our evidence here. We have ghost writing, we have spirit box, we do not have ghost orbs. We have nothing on dots, we have no EMF 5. Did you get any ultraviolet or freezing temperatures? Okay, upstairs hallway there was a noise. So it's possible it could be upstairs. Okay, there was noise in the living room, but that could be John. Upstairs hallway. Okay, so there is some noise in the upstairs hallway. So that is something else we want to go check out. Is that upstairs hallway. So I mean, I hear creaking, but I'm not seeing any orbs. So I didn't check all the rooms up there. I just went in the hallway in those first couple of rooms. Yep. So I'm gonna drink a potion. And let's see. So we know we already got writing, correct? We got writing, we got spirit box. Where did you get the spirit box at? I'm gonna move this to the top of the stairs. I'll come and move this. Dots upstairs. And this camera upstairs, okay? Oh, you already got it. Why are you going downstairs? But I don't know where's a good spot because I don't know where this thing is. So I guess we'll put it right there. Wait a minute, let me move it back just a hair. See what we get there, if we get anything. Why is there noise in the garage now? Were you in the garage? This ghost is kind of puzzling me here. Got noise in the garage. Noise in the upstairs hallway. Noise in the living room. Noise in the upstairs hallway again. Got no ghost orbs that I could see. Nothing on dots. Did you get any freezing temperatures or UV or anything? Now originally, when I first went in there, I was getting all the activity in that kitchen. I was getting items being thrown. We got our ghost writing in there. So I'm kind of puzzled. I'm kind of stumped on this one. I'm gonna take the parabolic. Okay, more items being thrown. Sounds like it's coming from back that way. We didn't get any EMF, did we? As you can see, my sanity's jumping between 86 and 90. We're out of sanity potions. Did you happen to get a temperature at all? I don't think it's upstairs, I think it's down here. Because this is where we're getting all of our activity from. Did you happen to bring in a thermometer into the kitchen? Okay, the water's on again. Thermometer is reading normal temperatures. But the water is on in the kitchen, or the bathroom. I'm not getting freezing temperatures though. Got no EMF. Okay, it walked in your salt. I just seen it walk into your salt there. The only way you're gonna know is to bring the UV. It's by the kitchen that it walked into your salt. I'm gonna put my camera down here. Well, you had, because it didn't walk right here. It walked in the salt over here. Right there. And if you wait too long, it's not gonna leave any UV. Gonna put my camera down. So I don't know why we're not getting any... No, Dread, I just watched it do it. I just didn't have a UV on me to check. So, let me... I mean, I'm risking being hunted at this point. But we got absolutely no cold temperatures that I could see. Did we get any EMF at all? Because I think I've got an EMF in that bathroom. We've not heard it go off, have we? Okay, watch the door. Watch the door for me. I'm going back in. Okay, we got EMF. I hear it going off. So, I don't know what it is, though. And he turned the water on in the bathroom again. So, it's in the bathroom. But I don't know if we have a thermometer in there. I know there's one in the kitchen, but I don't know if there's one in the bathroom. I don't see the other thermometer. Did you do something with the other thermometer? Okay, so if I go get the thermometer from the top of the stairs, can you go move it to the bathroom? I mean, my sanity's in the 80s and yours it's still in the 90s, so... Okay, I put it in the bathroom, but you'll have to go check it in a minute. Oh, damn it. We moved that camera upstairs. Should have left it downstairs. That's where all that activity was down there anyway. So we might just have to guess on this one. So we got EMF, but it wasn't 5. I don't know if we got any ultraviolet. So we have a choice between a spirit and a poltergeist. I'm gonna say a poltergeist, but could be wrong. So after we finish this match, I'm gonna back it out and take a look at it. To make sure that he can get in. He said he can't join. So, hey Seabass, did you set your settings to NA? Like, when you go to join, did you set your... I forget what it's called. I'd have to look at it. I think you gotta set it to NA for North America. And you gotta have your cross play enabled. So I'm just gonna guess. John, I'm gonna guess it's a poltergeist. And then I'm gonna back out of here and see if we can get Seabass in. So you want to take a guess? Take a stab at it? Okay. Well, you might be right, and I might be wrong.
Welcome back.
Nope.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
It says it was a Morai. So, that was a tough one, though. Alright, let me leave real quick, John, and I'll send you a re-invite. I'm gonna try and tell him how he can join.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So, what you do is you go to Seabass when you go to multiplayer.
I've gathered a
You
list
want to
of other
make
hunters
sure that you
asking for
have
help.
your North America selected. See, is there anything I'm forgetting here? Then you want to do join private, and then you type in the code that I give you. But let me back out and make sure all of my settings are enabled for crossplay. Excuse me, let's see. Text, voice, crossplay is on. You want to make sure your crossplay is on also, okay? So go up into options, I think it is, and you'll go down and you'll look at crossplay, and you want to make sure that's on. So I'll start up another room, another private room, and you have to type that. You got to go to join private game, and then you got to put that code in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to set create room. And I'll set it to 3 people. I'll select private. Casual. Create room. And then this is the invite code. So I basically copy that. And then I send it to whoever I'm inviting. And that would be Seabass and John. So I sent out the invite code, and I'll just kind of hang here for a minute and wait for you guys to join. Okay, I see John. Sea bass. Send me a message in Discord. Let me know if you're trying to join. And there's sea bass. So we want to get our gear. Is this your very first time playing this sea bass? Like first match? Did you play any before this one? Okay. So the other thing about having more players is you can play the single player and you can play it with just 2 people, but it's much easier to do the harder investigations, the bigger investigations with more than 2, obviously. So Seabass said he'll probably just do 1 match. So let me ask you this, Seabass, do you want to do something easy or something that could be a little challenging? I'm gonna leave it up to you. Well, I think it'll be okay. You don't mind whichever one, okay. So I guess since this will be your first time on here, we'll do an easy one, okay? We don't want to scare the pants off of you too fast. So when everybody's ready, just ready up and we'll start it. That means you, John.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Okay. No reports of violence or sightings. But please be careful, he said so. You don't want to use the sanity potions until your sanity starts to get low. can't see any orbs with the light on, silly. Hear a door opening coming from that first bedroom, I believe. Yep, bring the UV in here, Dread. Or Seabass, one of you guys. In this first bedroom. And you gotta be quick, because there's only there's a timer on it. For how long the UV will last. I'm gonna go ahead and put... Yep, we have UV. Okay. I'm gonna set this here. We got 3. Got 3 on the EMF. No, you want to put it... Okay. It opened up that closet again. So I'm gonna set this... Move your butt. Okay, it looked like it might have went up to a 5 for a second. So we want to get another camera and a tripod in there. I don't know. I'm not sure if it went up to a 5 or not. But we definitely want to get a camera into the room there. Is that a 5? Couldn't tell. Why is there a boot out here on the sidewalk? Okay, we have motion activation. Well, we need to see if there's cold. Did anybody put a thermometer in there? That's not gonna work putting the book there. You need to put it in the bedroom. To set things down, Sebastian, you have to hit the F button. To place an item, you gotta hit the F button. Okay, I'm gonna move this firelight in there. Do I got a flashlight? Grab a flashlight. Gonna set this right here. I don't see the thermometer. Does anybody know where the thermometer is? Why is it outside of the room? It needs to be in the room. That's where the cold breath is. Okay, we do have dots. I'm gonna come back and look for it on the camera. Has it, where did you see it at, in that room or in the hallway? Okay. If you want, can you keep it recording? Oh, it threw something. John, keep it recording on the bedroom, please. Would you mind? Keep it recording there. I'm gonna go check the temperature and take some pictures. Let me drop this first. Put this down. Oh, sounds like a door opened somewhere. Oh, closed. EMF 2. I can't tell if that's freezing temperatures or not. setting off that EMF a good minute, isn't it? Evidence. So, John, you said we have dots. Uh-oh, I think Sebastian's being hunted. I think it's about to hunt you there, buddy. Oh gosh. Well, he's actually doing pretty good if it hasn't hunted him yet. Sebastian, you might want to come out before it hunts you. He threw a saw at me. I'm waiting for Sebastian to get hunted. You're about to get hunted, buddy. It's turning off and on a light somewhere. Oh, it just set off the motion detector in the hallway. Yep, it's gonna hunt you. I wonder if it's mine and his level that's keeping you from being hunted. Okay. Head back to the truck and look at the video and see what we got. See, Bass, is it okay if I start laughing if you get hunted? I think he's about to get on to... Okay, I think, yeah, I think we were keeping your sanity up. Alright, so what evidence do we have here, John? We had dots, I think you said. Did we get spirit box? Voice, UV, and dots. Okay, so Seabass, what you do is you hit J to open up your book, and you're gonna go to evidence. You're gonna uncircle spirit, and you're gonna check off. You're gonna put an X next to spirit box, UV, and dots. And then what's going to come up is phantom, and you're going to circle that one because that's probably the ghost we're dealing with. And then we're going to close it, close the truck, and that ends the investigation. That was an easy house. That's like the first
Welcome back.
house you
Job's
want to
ready for
do
you.
when you first play. So, you'll have to let me know what you thought of, what you think of the game. And I mean, that was only your first match, but, and that was the easiest house, because it's the smallest one. Because we have on here a school and, a prison. So there's some bigger areas that you investigate. And John and I have been managing to do okay so far on some of those. The school was kind of difficult for us, wasn't it, John? Because it's just so big. It's got 3, 4. Okay, which one you want to do, John? See, we did the first one, the second one. You want to go up to the third one? What do you, I don't know what you mean by that. You want me to go up a couple more? Is that what you're saying? Or what do you mean? Or you want to do a couple more matches? Oh, okay. Alright, we'll do... Do you want to do... Willow Street or Ridgeview or one of the farmhouses? Or you kind of let me know which one you want to do. So Ridge and then Willow, okay. Just ready up when you're ready. What in the world happened here? Did it unselect my... There it goes. Okay, ready up, John. Oh. Alright, hang on. Spirit box.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
So, a possible ghost sighting. Going into the garage. And looking for orbs. I do not see any. Now, I'm always stuck going into the basement, so I'm not going into the basement this time. I'm making John go into the basement this time. And I'm not gonna lie, going into the basement scares the crud out of me, so I do not like to go into the basement. You chicken butt. I knew you weren't gonna go to the basement. Where at? Okay, I see the orbs. So this will be our probable haunted room here. Oh, wait, let me go put the rest of my evidence. I'm gonna put my EMF right here. And this is like the weirdest house ever. Like, why would you... Okay, the ghost is messing with something. So, why would you have a house that does not have light above the steps? That's like an accident or death waiting to happen. Hell, that might be why there is a ghost in there. Maybe somebody fell down the steps and broke their damn neck. Okay, I've got camera, I need dots, tripod. Like, it makes no sense. This makes absolutely zero sense to me. How you would have stairs with no light above the steps. I mean, I know it's just a game, but if you want to be realistic about it, it makes zero sense. I'm gonna move your camera back some, and the dots back some. Oh, didn't mean to do that with the camera. Hang on, I'm gonna move your dots back some. Actually, I might stick it here on the bed. Okay. You know what, though? We don't have any dots in the bathroom. So I'm gonna move the dots up a little. Oh, it closed the door to that bedroom. No, I didn't say you closed the door to the bedroom. I said it did. Okay, it's setting off the motion detector. Kind of curious if we get anything on dots. But those lights really should be out. But I need to put a thermometer in there. Did you try Spirit Box and UV yet, Dread? Gonna do some salt. No. I think I just got something here. I thought I'd just seen something on the dots. What do you mean in the bone room? What's the bone room? Oh well, hang on. I gotta put something down. What do you mean by the bone room? You know the ghost doesn't always haunt where you find the bone. And that bedroom there is the most active room, so we need to keep dots and a camera in there. Temperature's dropping. 40, about 42 degrees. You're not gonna see anything in this room, Dread. It's all in that other bedroom. Hey, Dread. That dots that's in that bedroom. Is it? Okay. Does that say... Oh, I seen something on dots. We have something on dots for sure. So... evidence. We have dots. Did you get any spirit box? Hey. Did you get anything on spirit box? Oh. What about, UV? Or ghost writing or EMF? It's throwing stuff in that room. It's throwing stuff in that one room where the ghost orbs are. In case it flips out the light. Take a flashlight. So we have footsteps in the salt. What's the temperature? Did you happen to check the temperature? Because I know I stuck a thermometer in there, but I didn't see it. Okay, 2 thermometers, and I didn't even see one of them. So it was freezing temperatures. We didn't get any ghost writing. Did you get spirit box? Yeah, it could be a Uri. However you pronounce that. It did walk into the salt. Oh, turned on a light. See, I knew that was going to be the active room. Oh, it knocked over the camera. Well, you little bastard ghost. I was standing right where. Oh, it closed the door to that bathroom. Why is this not getting recorded? Like I had this on recorded, now it's off again. Well, at least we got some video of it. Okay, you want to go? You ready?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, new photo camera, new ghost writing book, and a new spirit box. Well, la-dee-da. So, let me see here. So, a new camera. Ooh, this stuff starts to get pricey. So, new camera. What else did I say? Because I completely forgot already. New camera. New spirit box. New ghost writing. I don't have enough to upgrade my spirit box. So I can get a new camera and a new ghost writing pad. I can't get a new spirit box yet. That costs too much. Okay. What one were we gonna do again? Was it the diner? Oh, Willow Street. Okay. Alrighty, ready up when you're ready. John? Are you there?
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Light switching. Ooh. Spooky time. Looks like there's a bone right here. Foot bone. So I went ahead and picked it up. So the foot bone was right here in this foyer on the floor when I picked it up. So far, no. So far, I have no orbs. So it might be time to bring the parabolic and listen for sounds. Oh, I already had the parabolic. I'm a dork. Okay, let me set that down there. Wow, it was haunting me. That was creepy. Sounds like a car alarm going off. Yep, car alarm. Oh my goodness, this ghost is... It's already ready to haunt somebody. So let me take a potion. I don't know where this ghost is. You have any clue where it is? Put this here. Guess we need to get some cameras set up with some tripods and dots. I have no clue where this thing is. Sounds like the garage. Yep, it's in the garage. So I'm gonna set up one camera here. with the dots. I actually need to move this dots back a little. Oh! We have dots. I just seen it crawl by your feet. That was freaking creepy as shit. That scared the crap out of me. That scared the crap out of me seeing that thing crawling right by your feet. That was so damn creepy. I'm gonna go do a smudge. Okay, he ain't gonna be happy because I just smudged his area. I can't even see in the garage. Where's the light at? Okay, so we got no prints. Do have cold temperatures. No EMF. Did it write in the book? Did you happen to see if it wrote in the book, Dread? I already put a book in there. I'm just curious if it wrote in it. It didn't? Okay. I want to go move that, scoot that camera back in the garage a little bit. Yeah, it's crawling in the garage. I just got it on dots again. And it looks like it might be setting off the EMF. But I can't tell what it's setting it off to. Capture 3 unique videos. What's it? We might have to use... Hey. We might have to... John, come get this tripod and carry it in for me. Just carry it. I want to go put it in the garage. Grab that tripod. Right here. Hey. Grab this tripod right here. Okay. I want to bring it in here and just follow me in, because I'll show you where I want to put it. I want to put the tripod in here, right here. Right here. Where I'm standing. Set it down, silly thing. Thank you very much. Oh, he knocked it over. Pick it up again. Thank you. Now you gotta move so I can put the camera there. Alright, now I'm gonna set the dots down. He set off the car alarm again. Alright. What's our temperature? We got no writing. It's freezing temperatures, it looks like. So... got freezing temperatures. Now we want to get some video because it says to get 3 unique videos with a video camera, so we can try, right? What? What do you mean bring a camera in? There's 3 cameras in there. The only other camera is the one that you have. You have the only other video camera. Take a picture of what? I mean, I already took a couple pictures, but it doesn't show anything. Took a picture of the temperature. Wait, what's my sanity? That's alright, I guess. You have the only other video camera, Drake. The only thing I have is the... Can you shine the flashlight
In a
here?
tragic death.
tragic death instead of tragic death. So it didn't step in the salt, you notice that? No writing. Do have freezing temperatures. Oh, what is it? Oh, hang on. Come back in here with me. Trying to get some pictures of it if I can, but right now it's not showing up. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Tried you chicken butt. He was gonna leave me in there. Alright, let me see if we can get some pictures. Come on. Alright, I gotta try and get some pictures of this thing. So you said we don't have any freezing temperatures, right? You're like walking in the dots, so I'm trying to get a picture of it going through the dots if I can. Oh, dang it. It crawled through the dots and I missed it. No, not that I saw. Set off the truck alarm again. No, not that I've seen. Doesn't mean that I mean, it's not set. I'm watching it go through the dots, but it's not tripping the EMF. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. So, all those pictures I took, I didn't get anything. Setting off the stupid car alarm again. Did you got spirit box, didn't you? Because it said tragic death. Um, got no ghost writing. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Can say a wraith, I guess. Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh,
There's
that
some
was
jobs ready
right.
for you.